It's been super special to watch these fans interact with our athletes.
The general excitement of the fans, I think, has been really awesome to watch.
There's nothing better than hearing the whole crowd yell ATL, ATL.
Watching them at the meet and greet interact with the kids has been very cool to watch.
The fans are probably the best part of this.
Hey, talk about people that make this sport what it is. Those coaches are an all-star squad.
They are, and they love these athletes so much, almost as much as these fans love the athletes. The municipal auditorium is popping, and so are those meet and greets after the matches.
Yeah, listen, that's the VIP experience. But listen, we're getting the VIP experience tonight. We're already off to a hot start.
As we take a look at what is yet to come in the winner's bracket, Golden State Grit and Miami Metal are battling it out in Flash Pyramid. And the loser's bracket, Dallas Drive and Atlanta Air, will go head-to-head in our next game.
And here's what's crazy. After this round, Miami Metal's either going to be in the lead now by 2 points or 1. So we'll see how this shakes out next. Let's do it. Loser's bracket is up first, and it is game time.
All-girl endurance.
Our first head-to-head battle, all-girl endurance, has been a season of records being set and immediately shattered.
It really has. We saw Atlanta Air own this game early in Indy, and Atlanta setting a strong standard with 32 TikToks. But Golden State's Talia Kareska redefined the game in Houston with 46, and just 2 weeks ago in Anaheim, Miami Metal's Jules Romero matched that record pace. Today, under the brightest lights of the season, these groups are looking to make history.
It is no coincidence, Maddie, that we saw a brand new record in co-ed endurance because this room is electric. The question is, now do the girls tap into that same electricity, and will we see a brand new high score? Let's get to it.
Atlanta Air, set. Your music's on.
Atlanta Air, always a strong all-girl group, going after the record of 46.
That signature style, they definitely have developed that there in Atlanta. It's just quick, it's fast, it's rhythmic, and right now they are on fire. We're at 20.
Flyer Karis Humphreys pulling each hill stretch. She has to get her foot completely around her foot.
There's 30, come on now. We still have 15 seconds left, Maddie. We may see it.
Traveling a little bit, but keeping it under
She's
control.
not even tired yet.
Lark's thrown a flag. He saw something. And they're bringing that one down.
Okay. This is now where we hold our breath because the flag came out somewhere mid-30s, late early 40s. We now have to check in, Lark, as we take a look back.
I'd like instant replay to take a look from when I threw the flag 2 TikToks before, if she had control of the foot.
Okay, so as we mentioned, this is what we needed the athletes to get their hand underneath of their entire foot. And let's take a look back, possibly ourselves, at what could be that replay as the athletes now getting in a spot that they can see it as well.
Right. So we're looking at Karis, the flyer's hand around her shoe that is coming up in the air to hold her heel stretch. Her hand has to be on her shoe for it to count as a heel stretch TikTok toward their cumulative count for all-girl endurance.
There's the flag, but I didn't see anything.
It looks to me like she had it.
Atlanta responding. They think they absolutely have it. Ooh.
Here we go, a little bit closer here, a different angle. That's the one that Lark's looking at, it seems like. Did she fully have her foot? There it is.
Yep.
All right.
I think Lark has made a decision on this.
I need you to go back and give me the number.
So he's going to now go back and see where that timer stopped at, and we'll wait for him to give us a cue on when he's ready. But Maddie, at that point, I've never seen an athlete at this point not get tired, and then she hits the all-time high score, but a lot of that comes from your bases.
Absolutely. She is confident and she is able to TikTok into her other stretch because her group is so solid.
I mean, you look at this group, it is an all-star squad. Every single match, they're scoring points for their team. And once again, now we wait and see if could they possibly set the new record and put themselves into the highest points in this round. Lark.
Instant replay has determined that she did not have control of her foot. They are counting back from the number I had to give me the new number.
Okay, now that might be, Maddie, only 5.
Yes.
The audience is booing.
And so is the team and Coach Paige Cologne. She's not pleased with that call. So what Lark and officials are looking at is if she had control of that top foot. Maybe her fingers were on it, but did she fully have control of her heel stretch?
Historically.
Team manager Roger Schonder is out on the mat. He's not pleased with that call either.
I wouldn't make Roger mad on any day, specifically tonight, championship weekend. He's now thrown a flag. He's not, I think Lark said it last week. You can't throw a flag on his flag, but we'll get to the bottom of that. He's now picked that up. Lark.
Come here.
He's asking Coach Paige to come to the center of the mat. She's got her
What would you like
boots
to
on.
challenge? That's not a challengeable thing.
Okay, so they're going to work this out.
They're giving me the number right now. What's the number? Leroy?
The crowd is yelling that the number is 50.
The official number is 46.
46! Oh my goodness!
Hey, listen.
They tied
That
the
was
league
the
record.
standing league record. That means 4 deducted from what we saw with 50. The officials saw something different. Harris didn't have control of that foot according to their call.
We have the best replay group in the business, so I trust them as we move on. Dallas Drive just had to cool off there, a little bit out of rhythm. We're going to see how they do as we have a new look group here.
Dallas Drive, set. Your music's on.
Drive's been consistently snake bitten here. They posted 26 reps in Indy. They suffered an early fall in Anaheim, but looking strong tonight.
This all-girl stunt group means business. Tati Davis is their flyer for all-girl endurance. Watch how backspot Angelina Portugal is controlling her ankle, giving her a little squeeze each time she hits a TikTok. And pay attention to her top foot.
We're 30 seconds, or we're 15 seconds left. We're at 35 unofficial count. We got a
That's
chance.
A flag. I did see that one. We'll have to look at it in instant replay, but right now the unofficial count is still climbing.
She pulls down there. Okay, unofficial 37. Lark throws his flag. I think he saw something, Lark.
The official count is 37.
37 is now the official number. Let's take a look one more time at what that looked like. Beautiful job from the start there.
Here we go as Tati switches back and forth with her heel stretches. The Atlanta Air group seems to point out
Yeah, Griffin's throwing it up.
But they managed to stay in the air.
And once again, the group comes together to shine. Lark, are we going to get an official number?
The official number is 32.
32, which means Atlanta comes out on top on 2 technicalities. But that's how these games are played. They know the rules and they have to get it done. When you go that fast, you're going to have those moments where you miss your foot, and that's why we have the best referees in the game. Let's get down to Haley, who has your winners of the round, Atlanta Air.
Thanks so much, guys. All right, Jada, look, not without controversy, you guys, but the good news, you did tie a PCL record. What did it take to get that done?
It only took just consistency within practice and getting as many reps as you can. I mean, we would have liked to broke the record, but hey, we can't fight what the judges say.
You got a second season for that. That's okay. Come back next year. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Haley. Hey, next we trade endurance for absolute velocity. Our next game in quarter 2 is cleared for takeoff.
Flash Pyramid.
This is the ultimate test of recognition. We've seen Dallas Drive and Miami Metal trade blows in this game all season, with Drive averaging a sub-5-second build time in Indy. In Houston, Metal pulled out the win with this inverted structure, and that set them up for dominance in Anaheim. Take a look at this beautiful Swedish fall pyramid. It did shock the crowd when Metal fell down, giving Atlanta Air the W. Today, only the exact number of athletes on the card can be involved in each structure. And guys, that means one mistake and the pyramid falls along with championship hopes.
Yeah, Miami is the winningest team in this game with a record of 3-1, but Golden State has been lights out as well. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is Flash Pyramid time.
Both teams set. Your music's on.
I am buckled in right now, Maddie.
The structure will be revealed.
And here we go.
There
And they're
it is.
off.
It's going to be a 2-1-1
2-1-1.
tower.
Oh my goodness! I have no idea. We're going right upstairs for that instant replay. That was one of the fastest builds we have ever seen. Let's take a look back at that one more time.
A 2-1-1 tower with a lib at the top. Watch as they set off from the line. Jules Romero catapulted in the air for medal.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
It looks close to me.
Let's get the official call from Lark.
The first point goes to Miami Medal.
All right.
And this is a best of 3.
Now you have to hit the pyramid and freeze the structure at the top. You can't be moving, and that's what we saw with medal.
This is a best of 5. The score is 1-0.
Oh my, we have a flag down on the play. Again, technicalities come out. Lark is not loving all this right now. He's controlling the floor.
It looks like
Who's
they're
challenging?
taking back the flag.
What do we?
Can you challenge a replay? As far as the timing,
You cannot challenge a replay.
Can't challenge a replay.
You can't challenge. Who got it first if we went to replay?
He loses that flag now. I love the Madsons, though. They said, let's get out there and get it. What the heck? We got the flag. Let's throw it.
It was close.
It was absolutely close, and we get back to the action. Here we go.
Both teams set. Your music's on.
All
And
athletes.
Swedish fall. Now this is what took Miami Medal down last time.
Oh my
But
goodness.
they do hit it this time, and it was solid. It looks like they're getting the point.
Golden State was up before them, just missed that last hold there. So fast. Every single one of these builds is sub 4 seconds up and out.
Watch how Talia has to twist her body a quarter to get up into the Swedish fall. Meanwhile, Miami Medal tosses their flyer already facing the side. A little bit of strategy there, and it looks like it worked out for them.
One more, and Miami Medal wins the round. And top points here takes a commanding lead in this championship. Here we go.
Both teams set. Your music's on.
It's A-frame. Here we go. Oh!
Oh,
It
I
looks
have
like-
no idea.
It looked like grit to me, and I think that's what Lark is suggesting as well.
He's not even going to replay. He gives the point to Grit, and we continue on.
We'll take a look at
Yeah,
the replay, though.
we
Lark,
sure
sir,
will.
and we want to show you guys what we saw as well. Look at how Grit is able to get A-frame up
We got
just
a challenge.
split second before Miami Medal, it seems.
Yeah, it does.
Wait. What were you challenging?
Another challenge flag.
Wow.
They stepped back after it hit?
The officials are discussing.
This is challengeable. Instant replay. Miami is challenging. If Golden State Grit hit the structure in front of the line.
Okay, so this is what we're talking about. You see the
I apologize.
two.
Whoa. That's not what they're challenging. What are you challenging?
There's so much going on the floor. This is what's important to remember. Year one here in the Pro Cheer League, these coaches are
Okay.
looking for every angle they can find.
Let's see.
We need to check if any of the members of Golden State that had not come from behind the line were in the no building zone at the time that was hit.
Okay, so all
Okay.
athletes have to be in front of that line.
But what they're challenging, Richard, is if additional athletes from the team came from behind the first line, because remember, only the number of athletes in the structure are allowed to be out there. It looks like they were all behind the line to me.
Yeah, it looks pretty clean. And then the build does not start. That looks pretty clean from our angle, but obviously the judges will make the call here. I think Golden State stands.
We'll see.
The challenge is unsuccessful.
Yep.
The point goes to Golden State.
All right. It is 2-1. Miami Medal with 2, Golden State with 1. 3 points, and they win this game, and 8 points in the winner's bracket.
Both teams set.
It would be a huge advantage in this championship.
Your music's on.
We're watching closely.
This is electric, Maddie.
Ooh, high chair. This one's difficult.
A high chair?
Taylor Shapiro, the middle flyer. Whoa!
What? We're going right upstairs again. A high chair.
Okay, let's slow it down. Look at the mental synapses it takes for them to figure out who is a part of this pyramid. Taylor Shapiro is basically jumping
two
into
words,
the
Taylor
stud.
Shapiro, and give her a medal. Oh my goodness.
Okay, they both think they got it. Medal and grit, both feel confident. And the crowd is chanting. Let's look at it one more time again in this high chair flash pyramid. Who was able to get the pyramid up fastest?
Wow. Maddie, what do you think? I'm going Golden State here.
Oh, I think it's medal. Good thing we don't have to make the decision.
No kidding. Let's get down to Lark now.
The point and the game goes to Miami Metal.
8-point swing. Your winner's bracket here in quarter number 2. Miami Metal takes a lead in the championship and is your outright leader right now.
Wow, photo finish for sure, not without controversy this match and championship. Haley is looking for somebody to talk to about this. Haley, what's going on with the medal bench?
Oh, guys, we got challenges, we got flags, we got medal winning another thing. What else is new? It's a day that ends in Y. Congratulations. We want to talk about the mental fortitude, the mental toughness that it takes to get this. How did you guys get that done?
Well, we always just go into it cool, calm, and collective and have that medal mentality. And every time we just trust each other and we do it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
One of the most electrifying moments we have seen in the PCL. That is drama, people.
When we return, we head to quarter 3 where the elevation is going through the roof. We have high-flying ladies. Get ready for all-girl big trick.
Listen, we are only 2 quarters away from crowning our champions. Nashville continues right after this. You're watching the Pro Cheer League presented by Varsity Spirit.